Hey Internet, today is December 18th, 2013, and I am 6.5 months post-op. I also just realized that yesterday was my 22 months on T, so you can tell how well I've been keeping track of that. I do have my 2 years coming up in February, so hopefully I'll remember about that and put something together for it. Um, I don't know, I've been meaning to make this video for the past 2 weeks, and I feel bad that I haven't made any videos for a while. I didn't intend to completely drop off the map as I've done, and I've actually even got a list of things to possibly make videos on, but seeing as how this is take number, like, I don't know, 6 or 7 for this video, I'm kind of being reminded why I haven't made a video in a while, and that's because I suck at it. So, sorry. Um, and if you get through this all the way, well, hell, if I get through this all the way, then I will be impressed with myself. Um, but anyway, so 6.5 months. This is how my chest looks. It's pretty good. All the major healing is done now, I think. And yeah, it might look a little bit shiny right now because I've been putting bio oil on it. According to the packaging, you're supposed to do it twice a day, and for the most part, I've just been doing it once a day, right before I go to bed. But today was one of the rare days where I did actually put it on um, earlier in the day, and I'll put it on again later tonight. Um, but yeah, that's kind of, you my nipples are still attached, which is always a good thing, and it is starting to fade. In the center mostly, and it's actually, I don't know, it seems to be showing up a little bit more on camera than it does in person, which is kind of surprising. Um, but like right along here, they're really starting to turn white instead of pink, which is nice. And a little bit it looks like kind of over here. And yeah. Also, as you can see, well, first I'm going to put my shirt back on because it's December. It's cold. I can do that. But I need to get to the gym um, because I've lost like pretty much all the little bit of muscle definition that I had, and my biceps are much smaller than they were, which is sad. But I graduated from college about 2 weeks or so before I had top surgery, and in doing so, I lost access to the gym I had been going to, um, and then I moved 700 miles away, so I need to find a new gym. Um, but that actually kind of brings me to something that I wanted to talk about, um, which is how I feel about my scars and how I feel about other people seeing them. So at this point in my transition, I could just walk into a men's locker room and I don't think anyone would question my being there. But I found that I'm a lot more self-conscious about my scars than I thought I would be. Um, and if someone doesn't already know that I'm trans and know that I had top surgery, I really don't want them to see my scars. I really don't want to be questioned about them, which is something that I worry about, even though it hasn't happened because I haven't, I've been running around my house with no shirt on for like 6 months, but I haven't been doing it in public. Um, and I don't know if I'm actually going to get to that point anytime soon. Um, it's a little surprising to me because I kind of thought that, at this point, as long as I had healed reasonably well, um, I would, as long as my chest was flat, I would be happy, and it wouldn't really matter or not that I had scars on there. But um, I don't know. I kind of I worry about them, and I worry about them outing me. I've done some research into different things that I could say if someone asked me about them. For example, I'm pretty sure if you have lung transplant, you end up with scars with a similar place, although actually it might just be one scar that meets in the middle, and I don't think they're as long on the side, but that probably wouldn't be questioned too much. Although, being the type of person I am, I need to research that surgery quite a bit more. So just in case someone did ask me to elaborate on that, I would be able to. Um, Although, I don't know, that seems like a lot of effort to put into a lie that I'm telling to someone who well, I don't know that I'd necessarily see this hypothetical person again, although I really don't think I will be doing much chit-chatting at all in locker rooms, because I'm pretty sure that's kind of frowned upon. I don't know. Is it similar to the men's room where like you just go in and you take care of stuff and you don't talk to anyone? I would guess so. Um, but I guess it also kind of depends on the area. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to treat it like the men's room and get in, get out. But um, yeah, so there's that. Um, there's also the fact that before top surgery, the only other surgery that I had was having my wisdom teeth removed. And that doesn't really leave a scar, or, well, I mean, I guess it might, but the only person who's going to see that is my dentist. It's not something that I see on a day-to-day basis, even when I'm flossing. Um, and, I've got like one other scar, but it's really pretty well hidden, and it happened when I was a little kid, so it's faded quite a bit. Um, I've never broken a bone before. The point I'm trying to make here is that this is really the first like big sort of trauma that's happened to my body where I have basically a daily reminder. And I didn't have a bad experience with top surgery at all. That's not what I'm saying. Dr. Garamoni was great. His staff they were all great. And if everything went as well as it possibly could have, but I guess I am kind of coming to terms with the fact that it was kind of a big deal. And I have a reminder of that. Um, and I don't know, it's just taking a little bit more processing than I really, I guess, thought would be necessary. Um, on the one hand, it's kind of a comfort to occasionally I'll, be standing or sitting or something with my arms crossed, although I don't do this in public too much because it would look weird. But I'll just kind of unconsciously start like running a hand along my scars, especially on the right side because it's a bit more raised and I can feel it through my t-shirt, although it doesn't really show through the shirt unless it's really, really light and really, really tight. And I don't really wear shirts like that. But I don't know, it's kind of nice because it's a reminder that yes, top surgery did happen. It wasn't a dream. Like things are flat, and that's good. But it's also and it's a reminder of the ways that I'm different too. Um, I mean, everyone's different, and that, but just I don't know. I never forget that I'm trans. Really, maybe when I'm further along in a couple of years, it'll be something that I remember, oh, that's right, type thing. But at this point, um, I don't know, that's just kind of one more reminder. So, yeah. Um, I feel like I'm just kind of blathering, and I'm hoping that this makes sense. Um, but I've been talking for over 10 minutes, and I don't want to reshoot this. So yeah, if I said anything that you aren't clear about and you want clarification, feel free to leave a comment or message me or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope everyone is well and that you have a good holiday season if you are celebrating any holidays, and a good winter if you're not, or a good summer if you're on the other side of the world. And yeah, all right, bye.